And we're live. Here we are live, ready to do some readings. Well, we'll see. We'll see if we can get any readings. As always, I never have any good topics to talk about. I do need to get into the habit of like finding current events or whatever to talk about. But whatever. Anyways, hello, Asterisk, and Pepper Jackie. I don't know if you're still awake. Girl, if you need to sleep, you go and sleep, all right? Um, so yeah, hello, Sarah. So yeah, I'm like, I want to try this deck today, but I'm not sure. But we'll see. We'll see if I want to use it, if I can use it, how it reads. Because I rarely find that, testing out a deck on readings during readings, I feel like they don't ever really work out. So yeah. And now we wait. We wait for people. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I never know what to do. I always go live for no reason other than just to talk. And talk about what? I don't know. My new obsession of pens? Well, no. I'll do like an unboxing when I order some. I'll try them out. I'm like, and should I use line? The paper apparently is another thing, and it's like I think I'm just gonna use my line paper. I want people to say no, don't use line paper, but I'm like, it's whatever. Ink is ink, paper's paper. Like, how different can it be? Like, what's it gonna do? Not right? Okay, you know what I mean? Let's see. Should I have YouTube popped open so I see the chat on there? I don't know. Anyways, hello, Emily. Oh, sure, Shara. Sure, Shara. Girl. Go ahead, Sarah. What's your question about doing tarot readings? I'm assuming, right? Not like a general, like not a question, because I'm only doing readings through Super Chat, PayPal, whoop 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 whoop. You know. Also, I'm gonna try and set up an Etsy. I'm like, every time I think about it, I'm like, you know, and so yeah. But I'm thinking I have my wish list finally ready and done and gone through with Barnes and Noble. I'm gonna post that link on my description soon. Uh, and so, so if you guys would like a reading, you guys can get me a book. And I'll do like a few readings for you, whatever, however much is like, because some of those books, they can get like, what I have on there, they're like $30-$40. I'm obviously not going to do just one reading for that. Anyways, let's see. So why sometimes no one can get a timeline right? Is it because we are not supposed to know? Or so how do you mean like a timeline right? Like, what do you mean by that? Not now. Now I need a little bit more of a back and forth. So sometimes no one can get a timeline right. Like, because it's like one of the things with predictive tarot, if you're talking about predicting things, is, let me tell you, first of all, predicting tarot, most useless form of using the tarot, and really not really the best way to use the tarot. And truly, it's not. It's like it's accurate, but it's not at the same time. you know. So, what do you mean by timeline? Because you also have to remember, future not set in stone. It's just the cards that you get is just a snapshot of the moment, of the future. So what happens? So the snapshot that you get is, doesn't necessarily mean that's how exactly things are gonna play out. Hasn't everyone here seen That So Raven? Seeing the future doesn't necessarily mean you're actually uh, seeing what's really going to happen, how it's going to happen, how you think it's going to happen, Right? Right. I don't know. Give me more context here, Sarah. What do you mean by timeline? Timeline of what? For example, I need to know when my ex will come back or when I will find my next job, and no one can get it right. Okay. So I need to know when my ex will come back. That's the problem right there. Like, what makes you think your ex is gonna come back? So you do a reading. The cards say your ex is coming back. Okay, when? Well, it's like, it's kind of like, you see that's the problem right there. You really, it's you ask the question after, right when you have that mentality of, oh, he's gonna come back, then you don't take the initiative and you think he's just gonna come back, then he's not gonna come back. So when you do get the timeline, question after, you kind of, you know what I mean? Time's a fickle thing. So when you do a timing thing, it's going to give you whatever timing it's going to give you. And so when you're not doing that, so yeah. So again, and then you have this one right here. When will I find my next job? And no one can get it right. So again, that's kind of like, it's like you have to take, it's about taking initiative sometimes. And again, it's like, do you want your ex to come back? That's another thing, so when you get these readers that tell you, oh, he's gonna come back, but then they give you a timing, and then you don't, they don't take initiative, so it's kind of like, it's so how do you act upon like the advice and the session that's been done? It's you know what I mean? It's sort of like there's you still got to do work on it. You can't just let the timing be accurate and all that. Timing depends. That's why I always use this thing. Only time will tell. And it's really just, again, that's where you like trying to set things in stone as you can, like here. But I'll get to this right now. First, I want to say hello to Maroya. Hello, Maroya. Okay, now. So another part of it would be like, so take for example this. Okay, you get a timing. It's also like, now it's like a game plan. You have a schedule. So for example, like just these last few days, it seems like things are going exactly as we planned them to. Like I had a bit of a like my posts on Patreon for the week ahead and the daily readings, they've been a little bit off, and like I tried writing about the week ahead spread for this week, and I ended up posting it late last night because one, I tried writing it, and I did the spread. I pulled the cards. I was like, okay. I did the reading. I wrote about it. It was so difficult to write about for some reason. Like I just could. It was like pulling teeth, But by the time I said, okay, you know what? I don't know what I was trying to do. I needed to do something. I was like, okay, I'll save it, whatever. I got to get something from something or check something. I think I had to check on something on my Patreon. So I had to save it. And instead of hitting save, I I just went back on it and I didn't save it, and it didn't save the information. I didn't save it right. And so all that typing, which is really like all that fucking work, down the drain, Then my phone cracked. I was getting something. I was moving some stuff around. This very roll of duct tape fell on it and cracked it. The many times I've dropped it on this cement floor, and the many times I've dropped it in general, and it's never cracked. But this falls on top of it. And it cracks. Clownery. Hello, Moon Baby. So, Sarah. But again, I should have expected this because this month, card of the day was the Tower. If you want to see that, sign up on my Patreon. You can get those month ahead readings, all right? Focus on me, camera. Focus on me. Hello. Let me see. What if I hold really still? No, it doesn't want to. Like, what is that? Like, what is that? No? Wow, that is so weird. What if I just... No? You don't want to? You don't like me? I don't know what it is about my face that it doesn't want to focus on my face. But to get back to your question, Sarah, it sounds to me like you've been reader hopping, honey. Let's start there. It seems that you're very concerned about your ex, and worrying about, whether he's gonna come back and when. I'm like, honey, sometimes that's just usually the universe telling you that maybe you shouldn't be worrying about this ex and maybe working on a new relationship. Maybe. It's funny how a lot of the questions are, about, will my ex come back? And it's rarely, if ever, I don't think I've ever gotten a reading of how do I get over my ex, during all the past years. Oh, okay. Yeah, with timing, it's a weird thing. I'd have to look around. I'd have to ask around, but for the most part, I think the readers don't like them. I feel like readers that was okay. I'm worried, honey. I was worried, Sarah. I was like, girl. But I think for the most part, readers in general don't like doing those type of questions. I swear to God, if you don't focus on me, I will have a conniption. Like, how do I get you to focus on me? Hello? No? What if I just whoop? No? Do I have to clean you? I know that's typical. Yeah. So readers in general don't like these types of questions. They don't really, I feel, they prefer more like, maybe it's this? Is that it? No? What is it that I can't... Do I need to have the light on me or something? Is that what it is? Like, I don't like the light. Look at this. Oh God, that's horrible. Look at that. It doesn't like it. No. There we go. My God, how hard was that? How fucking hard was that, camera? Jesus. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, like let's see, like I'm pretty sure if I message people, other tarot readers, about timing questions, I'm pretty sure they'd also be like, I feel some people like them, but I mean, like, I have yet to get any like good. Only recently I've gotten like some accurate feedback on I've gotten some accurate feedback on like maybe one or two readings that it's like, oh yeah, my reading was accurate. I rarely do I get that, because really it's like, looking to the future, tarot's not really that useful. Processing and digesting the past and the present, that's usually the best way to use the tarot. So it's best not to waste your time on worrying for the future. It's more like hope and aim for things in the future, just but make sure, just know that shit gets in the way and things aren't going to go always as planned. Hello, Janice T. Pickles is in the living room right now. She's not here. She's a little off right now. So yeah, but she's back on her She's back on phenobarbital. She's on her seizure medication, anti-seizure medication. Yeah. So yeah. Right. It's like, right. That's, but for the most part, it's like, if it's not reliable, why, why charge, and why even like put that much effort into it? It's usually like, here's the road signs. It's 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 sort of like, okay, so yeah, going with the road sign, meaning, example, simile, metaphor. There we go. Going with the road sign metaphor, so like speed bump ahead. Depending on how fast you're going, that speed bump's going to get to you sooner. Depending on how slow you go, it's going to get there. That's going to change it. If you slow down, you're going to get, and it probably won't. The bump won't be so bad. But going super fast, it's going to get to you sooner, and it's going to hit harder. Sort of like that. That's a good example, I guess. And that is also influenced by when you get a reading. And so when you get a reading, that time is already switched. That's already affected, you know? So yeah. But yeah, Pickles is doing good, if y'all are wondering, A little off, but we're keeping an eye on her, so yeah. Yeah, it all depends on the person, right? And again, it's like I mean, it's the closest thing to timing. I try not to do like exact, like, oh, on this day, or what, on this exact date at this exact time to the minute, it's gonna happen now. I'm not really, not that accurate. I usually go like, oh, you got the moon, it's gonna be a while, or oh, you got the Eight of Wands, it's gonna happen quick. Sort of like that, um or like with the core cards, knights are good timing indicators, I would say. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, usually faster than the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles is like barely any movement at all. So yeah, so that's what it is. And that's, again, that's why I play around with her. Only time will tell. And she'll give me a cry. I'll be like, here, there you go. Let me know if it was accurate or not. I have yet to get any feedback, but yeah. So yeah, here we are. Here we are. Yeah, more of an approximate time, season, etc. Yeah, like think more like a month, or like yeah, or a season or something. Yeah. But yeah, but again, it's like it's the most, like, I'll say it again, it's the least useful form of doing readings. Really, it's a way to use. It's the least useful form in using the tarot. So yeah. So yeah. Never thought about, really, Jen. And so that's that on that. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. There's not, now that that's out of the way. Now that that's done. What else? What else is there to talk about? What other questions do you all have? Or if anybody wants a reading, PayPal in the description, super chat somewhere. I think it's right here. I think that's how it'll show in the bottom corner. Yeah. No, I have yet. I have not yet, girl. Hold on. taking a page out of Nobody Here's book. I had to help my mom with something. Um, but no, I have not gotten ink for my fountain pen yet. But I do have it all in my cart. I have samples. There's two brands that I'm like, these look interesting. And I'm gonna go with those and I'll try them out. I'm gonna get some extra pens in case this one doesn't work out, but I think I'm gonna like it. I think I'm gonna like this Monteverde. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, or I guess I think bringing timing into tarot is the wrong way to use it. Not that it's the wrong way. You know, it's again, there is no wrong way. It's just again, it's not like the best way to use it really. Uh, oh no, ink purchasing is getting out of hand. There's only like two brands that I'm looking at that look really like the best. Like there's others that I'm like, y'all just aren't trying hard enough. But anyways, but it makes sense when you say maybe the Eight of Wands or Knight of Swords means something may happen faster, and it could inform the other cards, and it could inform the other cards around it. Yeah, I mean that's honey, you just explained it. um, but yeah, ink purchasing getting out of hand. I'm slowly gonna I'm working through it. I'm thinking I'm just gonna get normal basics, black, blue, green, and red, and maybe call it a day there, you know? But if I want to do maybe, I don't know, possibly, maybe get into art, who knows? Then maybe I'll get the more variety of different colors and use it. But I don't know. I don't know if I don't even know if fountain pens are even better for drawing compared to other pens. I guess it's easier on the hand because I will say one of the issues because I write a lot is cramping. That's because I feel like when I grab these pens, it's like I feel like I'm going at it, but I'm like, no, you just have to literally just hold it and you move with it. Your arm moves, not your hand, and I'm so used to using my hand, you know. So yeah. Right, good way. Yeah, because I will say the inks alone, but for me, for me, the pens, girl, the pens. Some of these pens are insane, and they just look like normal pens, but pretty. But there's nothing like it's a pen. It's resin and metal. Like where they thousands of dollars, you know? That's true privilege. That's the sign. Oh, oh no. Girl, give me a second here. Okay. Okay. We're buffering. Okay. Give me a second here. Okay. I thought I didn't want to because I don't want to have the cable and Ethernet cable away, but I will plug her in right now. I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, hold on. I didn't mute the mic, bro. Back again. Let's see. Oh, wait a second. Oh no, I got into Phantom Pens this year. I don't want to keep getting cartridges, but I'm not sure which bottle ink to get. There are so many choices. I would say, okay, I'm definitely gonna recommend doing the samples. I go to I Lucy E, aka Lucy Aqua de Luna, aka Lucy Peralta. You know, she is she's keeping the flames going. Look at her. Look at her. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. She's here, ladies and gentlemen. Lucy, she said, "Hey, get the samples. Don't go for bottle inks." We were just talking about this, Lucy. This is going to become a pen channel now. But let me go here. I'm like, I got it all in my cart. I'm going to give y'all here uh so far the best website that I can think of for anything for pens, whether that be pens themselves, inks, paper, stationery, uh, inks. Did I say inks? I hope I said inks. Cleaning supplies, shit like that. But I'm like, cleaning supplies, from what I've seen, is like you don't need much. But yeah, apparently people hate cartridges. I don't know why. But I'm like, I'm looking at them. I'm like, I can see why. I can see why they get in the way. Um, so yeah. Girl in high school with girl trouble. How old are you? You're not yet. You're not old enough. You're not old enough to get a reading. You have to be old enough to purchase. must be must be 18 years or older to purchase. And also it's high school. Honey, trust me. You think it's troubles? Honey, 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 you're gonna be in your 20s and you're still gonna be thinking it's still gonna be mess. Let's see. But yeah, that use that ink link there. So yeah, I have to put off buying ink buying because of it. Oh yeah, yeah. Again, go to Golet. Wait, Golet Pens. I don't know how to pronounce the name. They keep saying it in the YouTube channel. They also have a YouTube channel, um, and yeah, I'm gonna get a pilot Kukano. What am I saying when I say that? I'm pretty sure that's something else. Kakuno. Although I do have a pilot Kakuno. I'm gonna get a Lamy. I'm gonna get a Twisby just to try those out, and see which ones, which other ones, in case this one doesn't impress me. But I do want to try this one first because she's on brand. I feel like she's on brand, you know. But anyways, yes, go with samples though. So yeah, I like how he says, "Can I get a quick one, please?" Though, and then he still asks the question, even though I said no. I don't see the super chat. I'm just kidding. Don't do it. Don't do it. I no. You're too young. Sorry. And also make sure you remove that comment, Shane. When you get that, make sure you say and you so she can remove the email link. I don't want Lucy getting spam from the chat. I'm pretty sure not that many will, and but still best to when Shane, when you save it. Okay, yeah, just need to make sure. Uh, you're 19. Oh, I didn't see that. What was that? Was that Pickles? I think I heard my dog crying. Hold on. I gotta check on something again. If it's not one thing, it's another. Oh, your email is kind of public. Oh, okay. Oh, still, you don't want it gunked up with spam, do you? Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Where were we? Where were we? Oh, but that's right. Yeah. PayPal or super chat only. That's another thing on these readings. Not doing free readings. Also, you can easily lie about your age. So, just the mere fact that you're saying in high school, and it's like, yeah, you could be a senior, but I'm like, anyways, there you go. There's that. Where were we? Pens, inks, samples, get samples. Well, that's what Lucy's recommending. I'm getting quite a few samples to try out different colors, different ones, the different pens. Okay. And yeah, fingers crossed it goes well, because let me tell you, I was like going through the pens and I was going through all the different, like, let me tell you, Rachel Days, shout out to one of the Sacred Three Patreon supporters sending me this pen. Girl, it's all her fault, really. All her fault. All her fault. She's the one that was like, here, I'm gonna send this pen as well. She just said, I'll just send this pen. You did not just send the pen. You just sent the key that broke the chains loose of the consumerist beast within me. So, so now I have a little bit of a haul of pens to use. But I feel like, okay, here's another thing. Here's another thing with at least spending money on ink. It's sort of like food. It's a consumable. It's only wasted when you don't consume it. You know, when it's not used, when it's not consumed. You know what I mean? That makes sense. You know? So yeah. No, I'm yawning. I'm not getting that many readings. It's a dry flow today, but I guess that's what it is. Anything else that y'all want me to talk about? Give my 2 cents on, you know? Oh, there we go. There we go. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. I was like, I'm not getting that many readings. I'm not getting. She's dry, and then ask and I shall receive. Ask and I shall receive. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Shane. Let's see. What should I use? What should I use? What am I gonna use? I'm not gonna try anything new. I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go with you. Stick to my Pavlov. Not using your pen is #1 fountain pen mistake. Yeah, it's like I'm probably gonna get rid of all the pens and just stick to just fountain pens and be that bougie bitch that just uses fountain pens on anything and everything, even on my note taking. We'll see though. We'll see how it goes. Just a matter of getting used to knowing how to write with the pen right. But anyways, let's see, Shane. Will a new venture be successful right now? What do I need to focus on to make it successful? Haven't had my reading, but well, we'll see how it goes. I'll give those more points. They're not bad. These are Uniball. These are Uniball signals. These are good. I like these. Watch someone be like, those are the worst ballpoint pens ever. And then the ballpoint pen community is going to come after me. Cancelled by the ballpoint pen community. Are there like ballpoint pen fans out there? They're like, this is the best. Or, you know, because I mean, like, let's be real. If someone gifted you a ballpoint pen or I don't know, or versus a fountain pen. Let's be real, we'd kind of like appreciate the fountain pen a little more. No. Your question's fine. I think it should be fine, right? I think. I don't know. If you want to be more specific, I mean, keep in mind this is public, so yeah. There is no ballpoint community. Watch, they're gonna come out of the woodworks now. Get her, Jade. Go after Lucy, everyone. They think that she doesn't think you exist. No ballpoint. Give me a fountain. Exactly. It's like, oh, okay, Shane. It's because again, it's up to you. It's up to you if you want, So let's see. Will a new venture be successful right now? What do I need to focus on to make it successful? I will tell you right now. My month ahead reading says no, that I did for my Patreon. If you want to check that out, support me on Patreon. At the, I believe it's the High Priestess tier. You get the monthly readings. But anyways, back to this. Let's see. Let's do. I'm gonna do like 3 cards. The one at the bottom. I'm gonna do one little spread pull for what will a new venture be successful right now, and then I'll do another 3 for the next one. Hello, Lady Knight. Are you still having issues getting on my channel, like with your other account? For some reason, I don't know why. Let's see. Did you guys hear my shoulder pop? Really? How weird. Wait, is this shade after the Jeopardy? Jeopardy for what? After what? What do you mean shade? By what? Oh no, no, because Maria oh wait, I completely forgot. Wait. Do I have 3? Yes, I do. For a second I thought, wait, do I have 4? But no, Lady Knight is also one of my supporters. Thank you, Lady Knight. So yeah. But no. I said that because she's Lady Knight of Avalon, and that account, she can never get on it on my channel for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, I'm spending way too long on this. Sorry, Shane. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. 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 Look at this here. Look at this. First card is the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so to me, it seems like it's going to require a lot of consistency, a lot of dedication and planning far ahead, We have the Empress. Look at her, tits out, pouring out abundance from her jug. Look at that. I love it. It's yes, And we also have the Ace of Pentacles. If this is, I mean, can you pull some better cards? Someone name me better cards, huh? Someone name me better cards. So what I will say though, bottom of the deck, 6 of Wands. Hello, success, victory. That's also the card of the day that I pulled. So at the bottom of the deck, though, I think what it's saying is that it's going to be successful, but not in the way that you think it's going to be or that you wanted it to be. But it is going to find success, just not at the, in the way that you want it to, or the way that you expected it to, or you thought it to, or that you foresaw it to be, But it's still, you'll still find pretty, like, it's a good reading. That's all I'm gonna say. Look at that. You got the opportunity, and then you got the fulfillment and the manifestation of that opportunity to its full extent there. You just got to make sure you nurture it. You got to make sure you tend to it. You got to make sure you take care of it. Dedication. That's what it is. That's what the Empress is telling you. Dedication and care is what this venture needs to do. So I guess that also answers like, what do I need to focus on to make it successful? Dedication. But let me see. Because that's what I did. Will a new venture be successful right now? And that was kind of like, oh yeah. Right, Lady Knight, she probably will, knowing the universe. But so far, yeah. But I will say, it's like my month ahead reading, shows things that, things are, you know, things aren't as they should. Things aren't going, but we'll see. We'll see. Or at least for me, Let's see, what do I need to focus on to make it successful? Let's see, what does Shane need to focus on to make it successful? Lav S, if you want a reading, you can donate through Super Chat or to my PayPal, which is in the link in the description down below. So yeah, and that's how you can get a reading from me. So let's see. Okay. I truly am. That's what I will say. I really gotta just be that bitch. Sometimes I think like, I'm not that great of a reader. I really gotta keep myself humble and really. But then other times I'm like, you know what? I freaking work too hard at this to, But then other times I'm like, you should get other shit in order before, you start acting like you're hot shit. But enough about me. Let's go. Let's talk about this next part of the question. What do you need to focus on to make it successful? We have the Knight of Coins here. Taking your time, like I said, again, I think it's just reiterating what the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress is saying there. Patience, dedication. It's gonna take a long time. But what do you need to focus on as well? Three of Swords. You thought it was gonna be all sunshine and rainbows, huh? Look at that, so fleshy. Ooh. But yeah, Three of Swords. We have, it's gonna take a lot of painful realizations. A lot of like sacrifices is another way to take of it. Not all love and light, huh? Yeah. Yeah, but I need to like pin it down and memorize. Really, I do need to memorize this meaning of like what the Three of Swords is and how it's how it's the three supernals, the Keter, Hokmah, and Binah, piercing through Tiferet, the heart, the center of the matter, and piercing through and emerging out into the lower, like the 9, 8, and 7, Netzach, Hod, and Yesod, in the tree of life. So that's really what it is. It's piercing that balance. It's intersecting and crossing out, and it's not, it's learning things the hard way. I think is what it's also saying. So really, it's a good card, really. What do you need to focus on? Hey, the heart of the matter, pierce through the center, That's what it is. And what else do you need to make it successful? You have the Eight of Wands. I'm going to say this is this Mercury in Sagittarius? I'm going to say communication. Talk to people. Communicate and connect with others that you know are going to, help you through this, I believe, is what this is saying, And that's what he wants. And that is why I want. So yeah. Uh, yeah, let's see. And then at the bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords. I think this is, again, don't take things on their surface level. Sometimes, though, deception is just being sneaky and deceptive. Trust what you trust, and you trust for sure. Don't take any risks, I would say. It's like, go out there and, face the challenge, but don't take your chances. Don't gamble on it. I would say it's a better way, go. Yeah, because it's like, no, you need, starting a new venture, it does take risk. That's what I will say. And so it's like, it's not about not taking risks. It's about putting your effort into something reliable and trustworthy. I wouldn't, even if these are for good intentions, I think you still shouldn't do, for that. That's not to do anything sneakily and try to like cut corners, and try to get around and get around things that you really should just work through and, go through the due process. You know what I mean? I think that's what the Seven of Swords is saying. So yeah, there you go. Know what? I'll let you know that. Know what? Oh, there we go. Thank you, Shane. Thank you. This is what I love to hear. That's it. We don't learn anything if we're not challenged. Absolutely. It's it's, which is why it's like the less it really does, like, putting it into the work, putting in what you learn through the work actually helps, make it work, stick better, in the brain, which is why I'm like, okay, it's like astrology. It's like, yeah, I'm learning all this about it, but it's like, how do I implement it? How do I actually use it? Because if you don't use it, you're gonna forget all of it. It's not really gonna come through. The more you keep it in your forefront of your mind and you're more thinking about it, the easier it becomes. Yeah. So yeah, you know what I mean. Flattery gets you everywhere. I don't know. It depends on where. It's like sometimes it's like, yes, give me all the compliments, but then other times it's like, okay, or are you just blowing smoke up my ass? So yeah. Anyways, knowledge versus wisdom. It's like, you need both. I'm not going to say that wisdom alone is going to do it. It's like knowledge is also the capability of explaining your wisdom, and sharing that wisdom with others. That's another thing, I guess. So it's not really knowledge versus wisdom. It's knowledge and wisdom in a weird way. And sometimes wisdom, there's a lot of work with that. I'm thinking of the tree of life right now. There you got knowledge and dot. You got understanding, and you got understanding in binah, and wisdom in hokmah, and essentially they compare it. They compare it as like, essentially, when you're coming from the top to the bottom, it's like, how does wisdom come before understanding? It's like, well, and they explain it. I think it's because it's like, wisdom is that flowing water and that rushing water. Understanding is the canal or the pipes that focus that flow of water. But anyways, knowledge is the sword. Wisdom is your ability and training and practice as a swordsman. Yeah. Spoken like a true Aries. It's true though. Not, but am I wrong? Again, there's a lot of talk with the with knowledge and wisdom and understanding. Sorry. But yeah, but I always like to say, when it comes to this idea of wisdom and knowledge, I always use this example, this lovely little thing I got from Tumblr. Knowledge is knowing tomatoes a fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put it in fruit salad. You know? Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Can I know what people like about me and what they don't? Well, thank you, Ali, for your donation. Let's see. Okay, this is an interesting one. How should I do this? I feel like there's a spread for this. Well, let's see. I mean, it's can I know what people like about me and what they don't? I mean, like, what if you have good friends and you have a good circle of people around you that have a good communication with you, a good setup communication with you, it's usually they'll tell you, I love this about you, or that's what I like about you, they'll say that, and they'll also be like, what, it'll be like, girl, that's what I hate about you. There has to be that comfort to be able to say what people like and don't like, because if they don't, then it's kind of like, it's kind of like, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's what's better? Do you want someone to tell you, what they honestly feel about you, or do you want someone not to just tell you anything and keep you guessing? Like, hello, you know what I mean? Let's see. Hello, Esoteric Mystic and Books. Jules, hello. Who else is here? I think someone else showed up. I'm not sure. Fruit versus vegetable is debatable. I mean, like, they're both vegetable. Like, like in the descriptive terms, it's all vegetable. They say the vegetable kingdom, so it's like all plants and trees and and fruits and all that. But I think fruits are different from a vegetable, right? Because now I'm thinking, wait a minute, how do vegetables reproduce? But I usually say fruits are more on the sweeter side. That's usually how I say it. You see it, Vegetables are more on the nasty part, on the nasty side, and the more savory side. But anyways, back to you, Ali. Can I know what people like about me and what they don't? So, honey, oh no. Anyways, hello, Katrina. Let me see here. What should I use? I'm trying to think of, like, if I should use a different deck. Is there a spread I can use? I don't know, because again, it's like, here's the thing. Parts of your personality, some people are going to love, other people are going to hate, so it's subjective. You know what I mean? So I just want that disclaimer out there first. Okay, camera, are you gonna work with me, or are you just gonna, are you gonna focus on me or not? There we go. That's so weird. Like, it doesn't want to focus on me. No, I disagree. Lady Knight, no, they're berries. What? How are they nuts? They are not nuts. The seeds on them can be nuts. Maybe because the nuts are exposed? Honey, that's clownery. Now these scientists, maybe we should defund science, because honestly, now they're just, yeah. I mean, like, but then it's like vegetables also have sugar in them as well, like in a small amount. Yeah. What? No. Exposed nuts. Yeah, those are the seeds. Those are the nuts. They just have the flesh of the fruit. Technically, within the grouping of the Hold on. Wait a second. Now I'm getting distracted. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, back to Ali before I get distracted. We will continue this chat right now. Let's see. Can I know what people like about me and what they don't? Let's see. Let's do something interesting here, okay? It's simple, but we'll see what the tarot has to say. Let's see. What do people like about Ali? Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting cards to get. What people like about you is that you know how to win. 5 of Swords. You know how to take on a challenge, I'd say, you know? I guess people, I guess that's what it is. I guess what people like about you is, it's interesting that this would be a card of a personality that people like about you. Usually people see this as someone that's what is it called? Like a sore winner, terrible winner, like they, kind of like me when I won that Tarot Jeopardy, I guess it's more like who you fight against, I guess would be who you know how to defeat and who you know how to best beat, I guess. We also have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Being ruled by Jupiter, I would say this is more generosity. I guess what people like about you is your luck, how you're able to go with how you're able to go with the flow in your own way, I would have to say, because it's like sometimes, so yeah. Girl, I don't know, Ali, are you sassy? The way that you're questioning it, I don't think you're sassy. If you have to ask if you're sassy, I don't think you're sassy. So yeah, I think it's more like either your ability to flow and change with whatever life throws at you. I guess that's one thing that people like. Let's see. What also, you also know how to keep a fucking secret. You also know how to keep your mouth shut. No matter how hot the tea is, you always keep it. You're always like, nope, I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that. So shit like that, or you'll give or you'll answer questions with further questions. Bottom of the deck, what people like about you probably don't is the Ace of Cups. Guess something to do with your emotional self, how you emotionally react to things, and how I don't know what else to say about that, but yeah. Ooh, fleshy receptacle. I hate it. Yeah, okay. Anyways, I'm looking at the fruit thing. Anyways, Ali. Okay, so let's see. Let's go. Yeah. Well, not really expressive because it's at the bottom of the deck. It's more like maybe the way you express it, you may not notice it. This may be your shadow. People like your shadow even though you may not be aware of it. You know what I mean? That's one of the things that's the point of the shadow. You don't know it. Your reactions to certain things, your habits, and the way you interact and like I said, react to certain things in certain ways. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, Lucy. But again, you don't notice it. That's just it. And it's a lot of work to focus in on it and find it and like find that shadow and to work with it. Because again, right? Because again, shadow can be a very like could be positive, feel good things just as much as they are negative and difficult things to work with, difficult emotions as well, you know? Right? Right? I don't know. I'm not a Jungian psychologist. Don't don't take what I said on surface level, but for the Ace of Cups, I think it matches up. Because again, these are things that people like about you. You know, let's see. Let's see what people hate about you. I'm just kidding. What people don't like about you. There's a difference. What people don't like about Allie. Let's see. Girl. Interesting. I'm gonna have to really revisit this Wheel of Fortune then, because she showed up again in the same position. The Wheel of Fortune, girl. In the middle of the deck. But first card you got. What people don't like about you is, I guess you're I would say, simply put, your strength. But I would say this is probably more like possibly your overbearingness and how restraining you are on having fun, I would have to say, you know, because again, it's like taming the lion, taming that animal beast within you, you know, subduing the inner passions. You know, the lion is red and fiery, you know, and the woman is white and pure, and taming it and calming it down. People don't like that. People like to see, you know, people want to see a little bit more of some fun, you know, some passion, some spark, you know what I mean? But yeah, so again, so going back to this Wheel of Fortune, intimidating others is another thing. Yes, that could be another thing as well. Yes, it's a good one. It's a good one. You might be intimidating. Yeah. Well, I would have said that more with like a Queen of Wands or a King of Wands or a Knight of Wands maybe. Let's see. But yeah, Wheel of Fortune though. Like I said, you might just be, again, going with the flow too much sometimes. It's like no matter what comes at you, it seems like you just keep moving with the turning of the wheel, and people are like, why aren't you processing this? You know, why are you still turning the wheel? You know, it's like, hey, how about we stop and take a minute here? You know, because again, sticking with what the next card is, the Six of Swords, movement, moving away, shifting away, moving on to different things. That might be another thing. So I guess that's one thing that people may not like about you, is that you move on at the wrong time. But I mean, like, here's the thing. If you are ready to move on, why are you going to stick onto something that, you know, you're over it? You know, you're like, I've dealt with it. I processed through it. I'm going to move on, you know? You move on at your own pace, but, you know, but if you move on too soon, for others, that's not your problem. That's them. Hello, Amber Shadow Wolf. So, yeah. And then at the bottom of the deck, this is where, again, intimidating others, control is a bit, you know, too much, is the Chariot. Right here, you have too much hold onto the reins, and even though there aren't any reins on the Chariot, but again, you have too much control, and you have to be driving so much. There's a lot of motion here. There's a lot of movement with this Allie, with the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Swords, and Chariot there. I think that's one of the things. You know, how are you processing things? How are you digesting things and working through things? You know, do you sit with them and process them, or do you like try and move on too quickly? You know, that's the thing right there, you know. And again, it's more for yourself rather than for others. Remember that. So yeah, so there you go, Allie. Thank you for the donation, and I hope that helped. Ooh, I could have pulled some devas from this for this one, you know, one for each, but I missed it. I missed the opportunity. So yeah. Yeah, I like that. That wasn't too bad. I found it a little bit concerning because again, it's like, but I mean, like, okay, not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, so where were we? Strawberries, vegetables, fruits, and seeds. And I'm like, honey, let me tell you, a strawberry is a strawberry. Don't try to complicate shit. You know, by saying no, it's a nut. It's honey. It's a seed covered piece of fruit. it's a it's a seed encrusted fruit. Come on, focus on me, camera. Focus on me. You know, you wanna, you know, why do you wanna, you know, is it? Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure anymore. Um, so yeah, we're gonna be out of focus for a while, or maybe I need to just. I don't know what this is with, you know, like what if I just, you know, confuse it, you know, trick it. Aha, there we go. There we go. Patience, patience. Um, all I know in life is that I still have been born with Zach's hair. I mean, you were born into the wrong gene pool, honey. That's what it is. Just kidding. We have a whole lot of other shit we gotta worry about. High blood pressure, honey. Cholesterol. No, thank you. But something I gotta take care of and be careful with. Um, so yeah. Yeah, look at her. I hate her. The strawberry. Not fairy wren. The strawberry. Let me see this. So where were we? Where were we? Yeah, here we go. Depends on your definition. Fruit by tree, yeah, but no. Sugar content. Ugh. Yeah, because it's like what are squash then? Are squash not a fruit, you know? There you go, what Lucy's saying. If you like you, fuck other people. Yeah. The straw. I hate it. I hate it. Like pineapple, that's apparently a berry. No, not in my book. Well, I kind of see it. But yeah. Ah, fruit versus vegetable is the culinary versus botanical definition. Ah, okay, okay. Okay, well, let me tell you right now, I will take a fruit over a vegetable any other day. Any day? Any day, not any other day. So yeah, this is something that, you know, someone cancel Shane for that. Get him. Let's see. Right, strawberries are fruits. Seeds are seeds. All fruits carry seeds. Yeah, but then what defines a seed versus a nut, you know? They call it sunflower seeds, not sunflower nuts, you know. They call them cashew nuts or peanuts, not pea seeds and cashew seeds, you know, but they're technically seeds. Is this the same situation with the botanical versus culinary, you know? That's what you see. I think we're on the more right track right there. Product of a fertilized flower, eh? But that's also a nut. um, let's see. Fruits carry exposed seeds. That's a bit different from other fruits. Yeah, that's yeah. That's the thing. But it still carries the seeds. It still carries it. You know, it's not like the seeds are carried in a different way. It's still on the fruit. It's still connected to the fruit. You know? Yes, we said that. We've established that knowledge is knowing tomatoes are fruit. You do not have the knowledge, honey. So are you gonna put it in a fruit salad, honey? No. But again, tomatoes also come from flowers. Fruit, yes. They're a fruit. But honestly, they do. They're a fruit trying to identify as vegetables. And you know what? They're a savory fruit. They're, you know, but it's like, so are we gonna, you know, treat them as sweet? No, no. Nut is the shell, right? Like pistachio, yeah, and sometimes. But then it's like I think cashews, or is it? Yeah, it's like cashews are like they're exposed. They have like girl, unless I'm mistaken on it. It's like a fruit, and then the cashew like hangs out like a dingleberry or some shit. um. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Then there's a language thing where it's like, but let's keep it in English, please. Last I checked, we were in America, and in America, we clearly speak English. So yeah. So Shane loves his frozen strawberries with yogurt. You see, I honestly, I think I prefer granola with yogurt and fruit. You know, but by then I'd be like, I kind of just want oatmeal. I haven't had oatmeal in a while. Maybe I should have that. I don't want no. But yeah, I think the shell. Oh my god, so much yawning. I think that's what it is. Hello, Gaviota Cosmica. Oh, America. I'm joking, by the way. Strawberry in English, earthberry. Earthberry in German. You see, so that's interesting. Why is it called an earthberry? Like in the, Annika mentioned they consume avocado as a sweet. What? Well, I will say the avocado itself, it's pretty like on the spectrum of flavors, pretty center neutral bland. It's not like you can technically take it to the sweet end and to the salty end, but I'm used to the savory salty end. Yeah, I'm more on the savory part with that. So yeah, hello Forever Jada. Thank you. Let's see. Ooh, is Sharda, right? A good wait, yeah, Sharda. Sharda a good friend. Let's see, America. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. That makes sense. Lady Knight. Yeah. Most berries do grow. Yeah. Um, I have had avocado ice cream as well. I hated it. Yeah, it does have a flavor, but it's not like super like pronounced. It's not like a strong flavor. It's not like, oh, this is definitely savory. It's a nutty flavor. It's so to me it's like it can be taken to a sweeter end, but it's like an ice cream, no. Anyways. Oh, pineapple is ananas. So then what is bananas? Avocado and bacon. I'm like, I don't get it. There was a weird moment in like from in the early 2010s, mid to early to mid 2010s, where people were just obsessed with bacon. I'm just like, I like bacon, but maybe we should tone it down. See, beer ice cream, I can get behind that. Gaviota Cosmica, even though I don't drink beer. Even though I don't really drink alcohol, I haven't really tried a beer too much, but I feel like that would be fun. I feel like that would be interesting. But yeah. But anyways, back to you, Forever Jada. I'm sorry. Let's get into this tea. Is Sharda a good friend? Let's see. How long have you known this Sharda? Have you barely met her? Is she being shady? What's the tea? Huh? Oh, okay. Banane. Okay. True, but like sometimes it's like sometimes chefs should, just stick to what's good. But I mean, true. How else are we gonna know, like, you know, when something's good? So yeah. Since December. Okay. So not too long, but for a good while. Okay, let's see. Is Shanda a good friend? Interesting. Let's see. We have mango with chamoy ice cream. More like, what's the name of the what? Sorbet? Sherbet? Sherbet. Sorbet. Sorbet. Okay. And I mean, like, usually, Jada, you'd know if you're not comfortable around her, or you just, again, it's just you would subconsciously like pick up on shit like that, Is there a difference between sorbet and sherbet? I don't know. Sort of like this forever, Jada. You just know you like a sorbet versus a sherbet. Personally, I think sherbet's better. I know what I'm gonna have right now. I'm gonna close readings. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get my green tea ice cream. Hold on. After I do Forever Jada's reading, this is interesting. I want to see. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. 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 Look at that. Look at that. 10 of Cups. Lovely. Yes. I think I'm kind of like focusing it more on this now. Is Jada around good energy? I'm gonna say yes. Look at this right here. Strength. Love that. Love it. Love it. It's empowering here. I think this is more signifying empowerment. You got to make sure that you're getting that. And the King of Cups, emotionally stable, comfortable. I'm loving this. Though he can be, a little bit real at times, but it's usually best for what's adding. It's usually for the betterment of the structurizing of one's emotions. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Coins. Don't forget to, it's a two-way street. Any relationship, from family to friendship to romantic relationships, there's got to be give and take, and and healthy balance, and so yes, it's good to make sure that you are surrounding yourself with good people. And Sharda is being a good person. You also have to kind of remember to also do the same for Sharda, and make sure that she feels safe and comfortable around you as well, and that she can trust you and rely on you as a friend as well. And that comes with developing and the relationship through communication and connection, and and sharing and stuff like that. Again, I'm reading right now a chapter on All About Love, and I think right now this one is about friendship. And I'm like, I love that. So yeah. Yeah, there you go. Thank you for the donation, Jada. What does the bottom of the deck signify? Usually, I usually use that as like the reversed card, or like the card that's sort of like, don't forget about this, or this is kind of a warning sign, or this is something that you're kind of misconstruing in a weird way. So yeah, essentially it's the shadow. Yeah, it's the shadow card. It's the something that you may not be aware of, something that is coming out from under the bed. It's like the dust bunny. It's the dust bunny under your bed. So yeah, you're welcome, Forever Jada. I'm gonna put my deck away. I'm gonna put most of my decks away, actually, so that I don't get any mess on them when I'm eating my ice cream, because I want ice cream now. It's a little bit warm. Where the hell is this? There it is, right there. So yeah, you're welcome, Forever Jada. And thank you again for the donation. And yeah, so yeah, let's see. So yeah, speaking of like interesting flavored ice creams, thank God for whoever invented green tea flavored ice cream. You know what? Thank God for, was it the Chinese? Where specifically was tea discovered? Because I know it was China. Where exactly? Someone just said, let's put these leaves in some hot water. Let's see what happens. Honey, the world was changed for the better. Right? But it's like China's such a big country. It's like from where though? Where specifically? I need specifics. Like, can it be dated? Can it be like located to a specific? Would the correct term be province? Someone look that up. Someone tell me that. Someone inform me. I should really check my phone because I'm not sure if I got a call or something. Or a message. Let me see this. What is this? Nope, nothing. Okay. I didn't. I just looked. I make sure. I did see some messages, but I'm like, I'm not reading them. I'm just, you know. Tea originated in southwest China, likely the Yunnan region. I believe I pronounced that right. During the Shang dynasty as a medical drink. Okay, work. Tea is a type of camellia bush. Huh. The more you say. Yeah, it says maybe China. Girl, it was China. Give credit where credit's due. Now, who invented matcha? I think Japan, but I'm pretty sure it could have also been anywhere. And what about matcha? Huh? What about matcha? Matcha green tea. I mean, I will say, isn't like matcha just like tea or something, or just literally like just green tea or something? I don't know, right? It like literally, it means literally something, you know? Let's see, where is this? Where's this box? Here it is, right in front of me. Matcha is over. Matcha is the new bacon. Matcha is a type of green tea. Okay, yeah. Origins of matcha can be traced all the way back to the Tang Dynasty in China. There we go. I was like, is it Japan? Probably China. And then brought over to Japan. I was like, what was that noise? It was just one of my crystals rolling around. Let me put you away. This last thing I need is a little bit of a mess happening. Girl, is that cooler on? I need to make sure. Because if it's not, I'm going to have a conniption with a capital K. I don't think that's how you spell conniption. China is great at documenting. For all we know, other cultures had similar innovations, but we have no records of that. Here we go. Atlantis had it all. Wait a minute. Don't throw in the Atlantis, honey. You're going to bring in the wrong crowd. Let me see here. Or do you mean like the cartoon Atlantis? Come on, focus on me. Do you see that? How I trick her? And there we go. Neutral mythical land. I mean, anyways. Wait, what do you mean? Girl, hold on. Let me get my green tea. Oh, I didn't see it. Did you? I'm terrible. Okay, I just checked it. I thought I'd get a PayPal notification. Oh my gosh. And if you messaged me before and I didn't see it. Let me see. What is this? What is this? No, I haven't. Oh, wait. I think I... No? No, nothing yet. Did you just pay me right now? Did you just send money right now or something? Yeah, no, I don't see any. Maybe it's going through. I'll be back. I want my ice cream. I want my little ice cream. It's not showing up for me though, even though it said you would be notified. Oh, weird. Let me check. Let me also check email. Let me check my email. Maybe my email will say, and no, nothing. Nope. Maybe give it some time. Huh? I know. Even though I'm like I get more money through PayPal. Even though that happens, it seems that something's going on. Maybe I'm not sure. Hold on. I want my ice cream. I want my ice cream. Let me get my ice cream first. Okay. I got my ice cream from Trader Joe's. Let me tell you. When this is crack, this is crack. Mm. Wow. Wow. That is amazing. No, it's small enough. This is my little personal ice cream thing. No, no. No, no. I just eat a little bit from it and then I close it and I save it and I know it's mine, you know? Let me double check PayPal again right now. Let me see. Oh, no, cancel. What is that? I want you to refresh. Oh, hold on. I saw it change. That's weird, but it's not like showing up in my recent activity. Oh, how weird. That is so weird. Hold on. I'm gonna. Oh, I just noticed how many things I have open. What is it? It looks like 10.5. Wait, let me see. 10.5. 0.5. Mm. There we go. What is your question, Lady? Yeah, because I saw it go up. I saw it like go up by like a bit of money. I don't want to say how much. Is that weird? I don't know. Oh. Like I don't know where to put my ice cream. We're gonna. Well, yeah, okay, yeah. Like Lucy say, we trust. But yeah, it's like I know that, but my money, my thing went up in price. The amount. It's just taking so long. Something between the connection between California and where are you, Lady Night? Germany, right? Or where? How weird. And it's like refreshing or something. Like it wants to refresh or something. I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, what's your question? Oh, honey, I'm not asking. I'm just going into it. I got the books. Well, I'm gonna get the books. I want to get the books because I'm like, yeah. But anyways, all right, all right, Lucy, right? Is geomancy something I should invest time in or not? Let's see. I'm gonna ask Marielle because she's the one that I have not put away yet, and she is right there. And you know what? I feel like it's a good one to see what she'll say. Or she'll be like, why are you wasting my time with these types of questions? Come back with better questions. And I'm going to be like, no, Marielle, you can answer this question. I know you can. Hmm. Ooh. Okay. Let me get a. Okay. 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 Yeah. We're spoiled, Lucy, with our fancy geomancy coin. um, how do they do it with dice? Is it like odd and even, right? Okay, so first card I got is the Eight of Discs. Look at that. Look at that. I love this card, but it's always so like so much to read. I always find that like protection and finding that, you know, that protecting that which is most precious to you, you know, and that's the lamb right there. For some reason, I always view it as protection. Um, And then another one that stumps me and I need to study. Very fitting. I think it's like saying you should put in the effort and study. These two cards here, the eights and the nines, always kind of give me some trouble with the Marielle. You know, but yeah, I think the Nine of Cups is a very good card to show you like finding emotional pleasure through learning and through, you know, through logic, you know, through you know, more studying and learning rather than like through the intuition, the spiritual growth, you know what I mean? So yeah. And also King of Swords. I'm gonna say go for it, girl. I say go for it. Yeah. The Six of Discs though says again, bottom of the deck, Six of Discs, Six of Pentacles again, showing up here. Again, I think it's more like don't something about messages, something about don't forget about the messages that they give you. I think that's what it's trying to say, if I'm not mistaken. You know, because this is I believe it is Gabriel. Yes. And he is the one that announced to Mary that she would be the one to give birth to Jesus. You know, he's this angel's the one that let her know. He's like, hey, heads up, you know. Um, so yeah, so I think that's what it's saying. It's like it's beware that it's calling you to something possibly greater and don't underestimate it. Maybe I think. Mm. So yeah, I'm gonna say that but yeah, go for it, girl. Go for it. You know, I have the coins, but I do just want a book or two or three or four or five to get into it. So yeah. Oh, Gabriel. Yeah, what is he? Wait, what does Gabriel say? Because again, I'm not 100% familiar with angels and all that. You know? I mean, come on. Focus on me. No? You're not going to do it this time? Come on. Let's see it like this. There we go. There we go. Magic. Yeah, give it a try. The only book I have on it is this, but I want something more. You know? I haven't even opened it and read it. I just know it's not going to be enough for me. I want to get a good structured reading source and a good structured, yeah. Oh yeah, very simple. Honestly, you could just use 4 coins and do, heads or tails. At least I think. Because here, I finally decided to move all the coins into their bag. I might put them back in their box, but the box is just so in the way, and I need to put it into storage or something. So I'm like, here, it saves space, so yeah. The sad reality of tricking your camera into focus. Yeah. I'm going to get that one too. Which one did you get? Apparently, he has 2, and I was barely just this afternoon able to find the second book that was also recommended. Like, I literally just opened this in the back. I was like, I will be going to these sources before I go to this book. If you guys want to screenshot that, if you guys want to get into geomancy, go ahead. I'm still looking for the Aleister Crowley geomancy book. I don't know where you guys can find that. I'll have to visit my local library. I doubt they'll have it though. But point is that I have the little coins, the 4 tiny coins, for that. So yeah, the 2 are almost similar. Okay, so I think I'm gonna just get the updated version, the modern one. Tejal, if you want a reading, you can donate through Super Chat or onto my PayPal. So yeah, almost word for word. Oh, okay. Thank you, Lady Knight. I'll be sure to just take out the older one then. I'll keep the updated one. So yeah, so I have these are what I have, these tiny coins here. And there's the lotus for water. And then the 2 for that one. Yeah, I'm going to get that one, the newer one. And then this one's for fire. And then this one's the 2 right there. And then air it's a bird. And earth, it's a tree. It's a tree. So yeah, these are lovely. One of these days, I'll get into it. Is it on... Oh, fucking Amazon. I don't want to give my money to Amazon. I'm pretty sure it might be. Was it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Anyways, but yeah. Again, another one on Amazon. No. I will not be supporting Amazon. But yeah, let me show off even more. I love these. Look at this. Not only did he, because apparently they're court cards. The court cards are associated to the geomancy coin, to the geomancy set. And so each one is a little geomancy design. I'm also going to get Stephen Skinner's book on geomancy. Skinner is another name that is big in like occult circles and all that, or in occult books, I should say. And I get it. People are like, get it on Amazon. And there are some books that I'm like, I can only get them on Amazon, but I don't want to. I don't want to give Amazon my money. Okay, now I gotta. Now I gotta. Oh, and he's Australian. Come through. Let's see. Aha! There we go. We're back at it again. How many books in your waitlist? Millions. Only. I'll share it with you. Am I buffering? I'm connected to Ethernet. You better not. Something be favorable or unfavorable. And that's usually I usually say, but like, things aren't looking good here. But yeah, I was gonna say I don't have millions. Should I share my should I share my wish list? You guys want to see my wish list here on Barnes and Noble? At Barnes and Noble. Yo, this matcha gave me the pep that I needed. Let's see here. Don't save. Let me see here. Only hundreds of them. Literally. But yeah, let me see here. I didn't know what to name it because it's like I have young in it, and then I also have mythology books, and then I have astrology, and then I have tarot, and then I have magic, and then I have it's like a catch-all. But then there are other books I'm like, okay, your comics, you're going over here. Your fiction, you're going over here. Your decks, you're going over here. You know, but here. Let me see. Can I share this? Where can I share this? Share this wish list. Oh, on an email. Okay, but click to highlight. Can I copy? Let me see here. Let me see if you'll work here. Let me see. Get ready because it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know if this will even work. Let me see. Let me see here. Now I gotta open YouTube. Check and see I got it open right. What is this? Oh yeah, let me close that. I don't need that. I don't want you. Let me go to YouTube. Let me see here. Let me go here. Pause. Pause. No, you're missing a few nines. Right? Did I do that right? If not, I'm gonna have to. Right? I'm not sure if that worked. Let me know if that worked. I'm like, people are gonna now. People are gonna be like, "That's what you have in your fucking wish list." I'd be like, "Yeah, I do." Okay, one last scoop and I'm done. I'm putting her away. I will be right back. Oh, I have other books. Not bad, not too bad. Okay, good. Okay. Hold on, let me put these away. I just had one. But yeah, 116. Not too bad, not too bad if I do say so myself. Oh, oh, let me close this. But I also have other books. I recently became obsessed with wanting to read. Emphasis on wanting to read Clive Barker books. I mean, I watched Hellraiser. Wait, not 116, 166. Yeah, one huge. You saw how small that spoon was. Don't. There's only so much I could do. What I did was I took the scoop and then I, put the rest of the cup in my mouth, and then I put the scoop back in the ice cream. Yeah, apparently 166, right? Let me check this. Let me check it. Does it say? Oh yeah, 166 items. Yeah. And there's no order to it. I should order it. And there's like a huge chunk of astrology books, enough to where I kind of like want to put them in their own list, but it's so difficult moving them from list to list. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. So yeah. I have to get the book you recommended about alchemy. I have to say this again because she is here. You had to thank her for recommending that book on alchemy. The Emerald Tablet by I can't remember his name. Dennis Hawk? Hauk? I'm not sure, but yeah, Jules. She's the one. She's the one that guided me down the right direction as to good introduction to alchemy. I'm gonna read Israel Regardie's books on alchemy, but I'm gonna see. We'll see, because some of them it's more like, here's an alchemical text, what it describes, and then here's my take on it. I feel like is what a lot of people do with that. So yeah, let's see. That's where I'm kind of like, I mostly prefer it where it's like, here's the picture, here's what I'm going to talk about. Let me break down this image here, this diagram, this alchemical image here, and be like, okay. So yeah, I like that book more though than the Alchemy and Mysticism book by Taschen, but I think that book is also, but I think it's just that Taschen book is a little bit more intermediate, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's more reference, I think, rather than a book you read through. So yeah. So yeah. Judge me to your own. Well, I don't know what the phrasing would be on my wish list here, because yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Dennis Hawk, thank you. Yes, that's who it is. That's who it is. Yeah. There's another one. Stephen Skinner, and just right now, while I was looking at this, there was a book called Mercurius. Mercurius, is that how you pronounce it? It's like Mercury, essentially. Mercurius? I can't remember. But the subtitle is The Marriage of Heaven and Earth. And it's by this guy, what's his name? Damn it. I have his book, and it's another book that it's like, okay, this is a topic for another day. Here, let me get it. Here, me see this. Where is she? She should be here somewhere, right? Where did I put her? Here she is. Let's see. Yeah. Ah. Patrick Harper. Yeah, off to bed. Nice chat. Oh, I'm on for 2 hours. Yeah, we're gonna head off too. But before that, Patrick Harper, The Daimonic Reality. He also has another book called Mercurius, The Marriage of Heaven and Earth. I'm not sure if it's even mentioned here. Like, it's like also by, yeah, here we go. Mercurius, Marriage of Heaven and Earth. Yeah. Let's see, and then The Philosopher's Secret Fire, A History of the Imagination. So yeah, I haven't read this. It looks interesting, but I don't know how to explain what a daemon is. Daimon? Diamond, Yeah, great author. So it seems, apparently, he's written many things. So yeah, I'll be sure. But it's like, again, someone explain to me what a daemon is, Because I'm sure, it's not Jungian, is it? No, it's essentially the Greek. It's like an angel, right? It's like a spirit. Essentially, it's like a celestial spirit in some, right? I don't know. Oh. But yeah, because then it's like, yeah. Oh, what's this? The complete book of astrological geomancy is what? Ah, it's ancient Greek for angel. Oh, look, how interesting. Do I have that book on my wish list? If not, I should put it on there. But yeah, what is this? The complete book of astrological geomancy. But isn't geomancy astrological in itself, right? Every person is assigned one. Right, it's essentially the idea. Yeah, then it became it became, well, literally it became demonized by the church, the Christians. Yeah, every person is assigned, right? It's now I'm making the connection here. Now I'm making the connection to, essentially, it's like, well, in terms of like holy guardian angel, I could be completely wrong. I could be completely wrong on this. So take this with like the biggest disclaimer on there. It's essentially like, it's essentially the holy guardian angel. In that case, let's see. So yeah, Kelly showed that book in her video, which, in her book recommendations for that. Yeah. Well, like I said, it's, from what I'm seeing, it's like, okay, dragon's tail, dragon's head. That's the telly, the telai. It's the telia. It's the dragon in this. It's Draconis, essentially. This is the constellation Draconis. Right? Or like the lunar nodes or something like that. Where it's the dragon's head and the dragon's tail. It's like good and bad luck, something like that. Like with like a whole bunch of stuff demonized. Yeah, and it's like, it's wasn't. So yeah, I think should we call it a night there? Because my throat's feeling weird. Was it from the matcha? It was probably from the matcha. Also from probably talking a lot. Because I'm not sure we have much else to talk about. So yeah, it's like, yeah. Yeah, it's like we have the Holy Diamond, that book, and then there's a few other ones. Yeah, Dragon is Draconis. Yeah, and has a similar name for the Lunar Node. Right, right. I'm sure there's got to be connection to it. You know, the dragon's head and the dragon's tail is Draconis, right? Oh, oh, like there you go. Yeah, 7:30 a.m. here. Where are you at, Amber Shadow Wolf? Are you like in the same time zone as with, I believe, Lady Knight? Or who else? I'm not sure. Anyways, I will see you all later. Thank you all for stopping by. Don't forget, oh, UK, there we go. Yeah, and Lady Night, it's 8:30 here. Time for some work, breakfast. Yeah. Uh, thank you everyone for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Support me on Patreon if you guys want my daily, weekly, and monthly readings. And I also like will post stuff there, you know, and all that. And I'm doing a giveaway as well. I'm going to give away a deck there to when I get, if and when I get, you know, more supporters there. I'll probably do it like a monthly thing. I'll give away a deck or something, you know. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, it's once a month. I can spare that, you know. So yeah. Thank you everyone for stopping by, and I will see you all later. Bye everyone. Let's see. End broadcast.